Scott's Emulsion helps build immunity for kids aged 1 to 6. Scott's, keeping your kids fighting fit.
Our biggest hope for our children is simply for them to be happy and healthy. And one can't be happy without being in good health. Ensuring that they are getting the vitamins and minerals their growing bodies needs is essential. Express us at the Clamber Club in Dunkeld, Johannesburg, to find out more from the experts.
I'm here with occupational therapist Liz Senior and nutritionist Nicci Robertson. They're going to be sharing their advice on how to grow happy, healthy children. Nicci, do kids get the nutrients that they need from the food that they eat?
There's absolutely no way that kids or adults get the nutrients that we need from the foods that we eat today. Very few people eat a good combination of macronutrients every day, and even if they did, there's very little chance that you're going to get what you need out of those foods. Firstly, commercial crops are pretty much deficient in the enzymes and minerals that we need because the soils are deficient in the enzymes and minerals that we need. And then commercial foods that you buy in the store are stored for a long period of time. So when something is stored, the nutrient value attenuates over time. So by the time it hits your table, there's very little left in there that is going to be of much benefit to you. So unless you're growing your own food and it's organic and you've got control over the soil and what goes into that food, then I'd say, yeah, you're probably getting a lot more than most people.
How do you know if your child needs a supplement?
I'd say all children need supplements because most kids are picky eaters. Most adults are picky eaters, and unless you're eating from a variety of foods every day, there's a good chance that you are going to need to supplement somewhere along the line. So with children, especially because they're growing, because their brains are developing, it's really important to fill in the blanks with good supplementation.
Liz, how can a parent assist in developing healthy eating habits?
I think first and foremost by leading by example. And if parents do the right thing, their children are going to do the right thing too. So if the children see their parents looking after themselves and respecting their bodies by feeding it with the right nutrients, the children are going to copy them. And then the other thing, which I know seems pretty obvious, but is don't buy junk food. So making sure that you buy healthy snacks. You know, if there's crisps and biscuits in the house, that's what you're probably going to go for. Whereas if you've got apples and fruit or nuts that are much healthier options, that's probably what a child would go for if there weren't any unhealthy junk food snacks around. And along with healthy nutrition, we've got to combine exercise. So that is that outdoor physical activity and active play for children. Because if children have got good nutrition, they're going to have energy to exercise, and they both go hand in hand with each other.
How does cod liver oil aid in the physical development of growing children?
Cod liver oil is a rich source of omega-3 oils, and omega-3 is important for so many things. First and foremost, for brain development and brain function. So a growing child's brain is developing really quickly, and in your brain you've got neurons, you've got synapses, and those all link up with fats. Your brain is 60% fat. So without adequate, healthy fats that your brain can use, it's going to impair brain function down the line. Also, that cod liver oil contains a lot of vitamin D, a lot of vitamin A, and for the calcium to get into the bones of a growing child, it needs those things for calcium to actually work. So when a child is growing, you want that child to grow up with a good bone structure. Again, it's a scaffold that we're looking at there. So a healthy child, healthy bones, and it'll link into the ability to move and to exercise.
Yes, and so exercise for children is gross motor activity, and gross motor activity is any exercises that involve the big parts of the body, so your shoulder girdle and your hip joints and your knee joints. But also when children exercise and there's that compression on the bone or on the joint, it helps to increase bone density, which means you've got a healthy child and who's got a strong enough frame to be able to sit in a classroom for periods of time. Gross motor activities, of course, develop perceptual motor skills. And I really love that there's that whole circle of learning when we look at concentration. A child with good gross motor skills has got good perceptual motor skills, which means better learning in the classroom. And I think that all of those interlink with each other.
Thank you, Nicci. Thank you, Liz, for sharing your insight with us. We've learned so much. Your wisdom is greatly appreciated.
It's a pleasure.
If our viewers have any concerns or queries about this topic, we suggest that you consult your medical practitioner.
In short, lead by example, make healthy food choices, and encourage an active lifestyle to ensure motor skills development, better concentration, and even better bone density. Also supplement to make sure those little growing bodies get all they need.
Scott's Emulsion helps build immunity for kids aged 1 to 6. Scott's, keeping your kids fighting fit.